The need for a transparent budgeting process has been the topic of conversation for some time now in the country. Towards the end of the 8th Assembly, lawmakers canvassed to be carried along by the executive during the preparatory stage of the budget to avoid delay in its passage. And there are also other opinions for the inclusion of the private sector in the process.
Before you make budget, you invite the private sector at various segments of the economy to project what they expect from, on the economic performance for the year forthcoming.
But then, taking one step away from the politics of budgeting and focusing on the seemingly good relationship between the executive and legislative arms of government and the promise to work together for the good of the country, this perhaps is the best time to pay close attention to the actual details of the budget. That means critical sectors should receive more attention than they used to. One of these is the health sector. For a country said to be spending an estimated $1 billion annually on medical tourism to other countries, one battling with poor medical infrastructure, outbreak of diseases, low coverage of the health insurance scheme, high rate of infant and maternal deaths, among others. Experts say the annual allocation to the health sector does not suggest that significant improvement will happen anytime soon. Past budget allocations indicate figures that fall short of the benchmark of 15%, which member countries of the African Union in 2001 pledged in what was then known as the Abuja Declaration. Another sector is education, regarded as the pivot of development and economic growth of any nation. Nigeria's budget for education in the last 5 years has not suggested that the country understands the importance of education. These figures do not meet the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization's recommendation of between 15 and 20% of a country's total budget, especially for a country like Nigeria, with a figure of out-of-school children as high as 13.2 million and with a high number of students in foreign schools. Going forward, it is pertinent for the National Assembly to closely and with the highest level of patriotism monitor how the budget is implemented through their oversight functions, which could be carried out with the interest of the country at heart, especially at a time when the country is in dire need of tackling corruption and striving to secure a future of growth and economic progress. Terry Ikumi, Channels Television News.